Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be doing a full review and a demo of the new Charlotte Tilbury Instant Look in a palette. This is the 5-minute on the go makeup palette, or that's what they say. So I just recently picked it up and I thought it would be really good to just have something that I can have out on my vanity every day where I'm not just like reaching for a bunch of different products, especially because I do like to hit the alarm button. So I thought this would be great just to have in case I was running late. So anyways, if you are new to my channel, then welcome to my channel. Make sure before you leave, you do not forget to subscribe. And yeah, I'll go ahead and get into the review and tutorial, and let's go ahead and get started. So this is what the packaging looks like. It says Instant Look in a Palette, and it says 5-minute face on the go. Give you guys kind of a close up. And then on the back, it shows you all the different things that come in the palette. So you do have 3 eyeshadows, you have 2 blushes, a bronzer, and a highlight. And here's what the palette looks like once it's out of its packaging. And here is the back. Right here, it kind of shows you the layout of the palette. And once you open it up, huge mirror, and here's what the colors look like. So I will go ahead and swatch these and then we'll get into the tutorial. So here are the 3 shades that it comes with. You have a lighter shade right here for all over, a shimmer shade in the middle, and then a dark shade to like kind of get your outer corner. Here are what these 3 shades look like as they're swatched. As you can see, they are very, very natural looking. And then these 4 right here, you have all the way at my pinky is the highlight shade, the bronze shade, and then these 2 right here are the 2 blush shades. Okay, so here what the shades look like. Right here you have the highlight, the bronze, and then the 2 cheek shades. So yeah, the look that I'm wearing right now I actually did create with this palette. So we will go ahead and hop into like the demo portion, and then I'll give you guys my thoughts and reviews at the end. So go ahead and let's do the makeup look. So this is actually going to be the first time I have ever used this because I wanted to do a first impressions video. So this is what the palette looks like right here. You have 3 eyeshadows at the top, 2 blushes in the middle, you have a contour or bronzer shade, and then you have a highlight shade. So I think it's a really, really neat idea. I'm really hoping the colors work out pretty good. So let's go ahead and lay down the first color. Okay, so this first color right here is the number 1 step. It's called the Eye Brighten. And this is actually a pretty good size mirror, so I'm actually going to use the mirror. So I'm just basically putting this all over the eyelid to brighten, like it says. And then I'm just going to do that on the other side. And I'm basically putting this like up, down, all around, like everywhere, because we only have 3 shadows to work with. So just everywhere to brighten up the eye. Honestly, like, I don't feel like it changed my eye color a whole lot because I had already put MAC Painterly, and that does brighten up the face as well. But I do really like the color. I'm just going back in and smoothing it out. I think that some days I could just rock this to work with some mascara because I'm not trying to like go all out on my day-to-day work makeup look. So then the number 2 is the Eye Enhance, and it's more of like, if you can see kind of up close, it's more of like a glitter shimmer shade. Okay, and for this I'm going to use the Smith Arrowhead brush, the bigger one. You guys know I've been raving about these brushes lately and I have been loving them. So I'm just going to dab it into the eye number 2, and I'm just going to pop this. Oh, it's actually really pretty. Pop this color right here on my lid. Oh yeah, look at that. I like it. I like it a lot. And I'm literally just putting it all over my lid. This is not going to be like a intense step-by-step, like 100-step tutorial. This is like a really good palette for every day. So far, I'm really liking it. Oh, and by the way, I've never used her eyeshadows, so this is my first time playing around with them. All right. Then I'm going to use a Sigma E25 to go in with the number 3 shade. It's called Smoke. Okay, so I'm just going to concentrate this on the outer V of my eye. Same thing on the other side. So I kind of just brush up like that. And I bring it on down. Okay, so there's the eyes so far. And like I said, very, very natural looking. But then again, like that's what we're going for because this is a 5-minute face on the go palette. So we definitely want it to be simple and easy. We're going to try out the face bronze. And I'm using a Smith 112 brush. And I'm just going to kind of swirl it down in the face bronze. I feel like this brush is perfect because of the size of the face powder. Now I will say this, like putting this on me, I do have a self tanner on today, but like I'm not like tan. So if you're darker, then I feel like this may not show up as well for you. You could use that as another eyeshadow though, so keep that in mind. Okay, so bronzer is on. I do really like it. I think it's very nice, very natural looking. Let's look at the cheek colors. Cheek colors are next, the two in the center. And I'm going to be applying these with a Smith 118 brush. And I'm just going to swirl this back and forth between the two colors because I think they're very beautiful, both of them. And there are the blushes on, very nice pop of like springy color. Then I'm going to use this highlight shade, which is step number 7. And for the cheeks, it does say swish and then a pop. So I think that you're supposed to put the Swiss color all up and down your cheekbone and then really pop it on the apple. Alright. Oh yeah, I like the highlighter. Okay, so that all is on. I'm just going to kind of buff everything in with a stippling brush. And then I'm actually going to use her brush that Cotton got me in our makeup swap. I'm going to do up underneath the eyes with the number 3. I'm going to darken this right here a little bit more with the smudge brush. So this is the 5-minute face so far. I'm going to hop off. I'm going to do my lashes, well, mascara, and finish the face off, and then I'll be right back to give you guys my full review. Okay, so this is the finished look with lashes, and actually this is a YSL Lipple, which is crazy because I feel like it looks so pigmented on camera. But yeah, here is what everything looks like, just so you can see it. Still very natural. I feel like the lashes and the wing liner and everything kind of just pulls the look together, does make it a little bit more like, not really dramatic, but you know what I mean. Like, I wouldn't be wearing these lashes to work or anything like that. Okay, so let's go through my thoughts on the palette. So first off, the packaging, of course, is absolutely gorgeous. It is her classic packaging. You do have a very nice compact mirror in here. Now, you guys know I haven't did a review actually in kind of a while, so I always go through my pros and my cons and then like my final thoughts. Okay, so pros about this palette. First off, it is very small. As you can see, it's like smaller than the size of my hand, and it's very thin, so you can throw it in your purse, throw it in a like go bag, whatever you want to do. It's going to be really, really great for travel as well. Another good thing is you are getting like a lot of things in one palette. You're getting eyeshadow, you're getting blush, you're getting a highlighter, and you're getting a bronzer. The shades are all very blendable, and the price tag on it, which I'm going to mention in pro and con, but it is $75. Now, you can look at it a couple different ways. The way that I look at it is you are getting to try a lot of Charlotte Tilbury products. So if you were to get like a bronzer highlight duo, granted you're getting a lot more, but that palette I think is like $60. Her blushes, if you got a big size of the blush, are $40. And I'm not sure how much her eyeshadows are because like I said, I don't own them, but you are getting to like try out a lot of her products. So if you're really interested in Charlotte Tilbury makeup, then I think this is like a really good way to try out a bunch of different things all at one time instead of having to like buy bigger, pricier items to try out, like her blush, her bronzer, and those kind of things. And also, I do think that the look turned out really well. I think that I would wear this every day to work, and I'm probably gonna wear this next week to work because it's just fast, simple. You don't have to like grab a whole bunch of things on your vanity. You just have everything right here that you need. So if you're behind, this is gonna be perfect. And also, it's going to be really great if you are traveling or you travel a lot because you have like a whole look right in this palette. Okay, so as far as cons go, I mean, this palette is $75. It really hurt me pressing the buy button because that is like a large chunk of money to throw out all at once. But like I said earlier, you are getting a lot of different products to try out. A couple of the shades were kind of powdery. Like I said, not that it's like a super bad thing. They were pretty blendable, but I'm just letting you guys know because this is a full, honest, in-depth review. But yeah, so a little bit powdery. And then another thing is I think that this is actually currently sold out, so maybe kind of hard to get your hands on right now. I'll leave it linked down below for you guys, but if it is sold out, I'll leave a link where you can sign up to get the like email alert thing. The cheek duos, I wish they were a little bit larger. It wasn't like hard for me to use them because I used them both. I feel like it'd be a little bit easier if they were a little bit larger just because they're so small. I feel like it's hard to not use both at the same time, if that makes sense. And then another con is that this is very light. So if you're super dark, this is not going to work for you. I really hope that she comes out with like 1 or 2 more shades, like maybe a medium to tan and then a dark range, because I do feel like this is more for people that are more fair or like fair to medium. But if you're dark, it's not going to work. So that's another con. So yeah, that's my full review. Now, as far as overall what I think about the palette, I do really like it. I can see myself grabbing it on a day-to-day basis just to get ready for work. Do I think that it is a life-changing palette? No, I don't. I feel like if you aren't looking for this specific type of product, something that's all in one, you know, you could definitely try other things from her brand or even other palettes. But I do think it is a good palette if you're looking for something to travel with, something that's compact. I mean, this would be so easy to touch your makeup up during the day. So overall, for me, I personally do like it because I think it's going to be a great little travel keeper slash something that I can carry in my purse every day for work, especially if I get oily. I can touch up with a bronzer because I can never go without more and more bronzer. I just love being bronze. But I do really like it, and I feel like the look that I made with the palette, I'm happy with. I think that I would definitely wear this, and overall, like I said, I do really like the palette itself. I do think I'll get a lot of use out of it. So I hope this video was helpful. Let me know if you guys did pick this product up. Let me know if you're thinking about buying it. If you picked it up, what you think about it. And yeah, I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!